Hey dear souls, today we're talking about something many service members experience but few were ever briefed on. Not just trauma, not just PTSD, we're talking about moral injury. Moral injury is not the same thing as post-traumatic stress disorder. PTSD is fear-based. It develops when your nervous system is overwhelmed by threat. Moral injury is different. Moral injury happens when your actions or the actions around you violate your core values. It can show up as guilt, shame, spiritual crisis, betrayal. And if you have felt any of those after service or during service, you are not broken. You are responding to a moral wound. Let's break down how healing actually works. Healing the guilt. Guilt says I did something wrong. In the military, decisions happen under incomplete information, orders from above, split-second timelines, life or death pressure. But afterwards, your brain replays events in slow motion. With hindsight, with civilian standards, with full information you didn't have at the time. Healing guilt requires separating what was under your control, what was ordered, what was chaotic, what was unknowable. Evidence-based therapies like cognitive processing therapy and adaptive disclosure were designed specifically to help service members reprocess responsibility and reduce distorted guilt. Another part of healing guilt is moral repair. Choosing to live in alignment with your values now. Service, mentorship, contribution, leadership in your community. Repair is not self-punishment. It is forward alignment. Now, healing shame. Guilt says I did something bad. Shame says I am bad. Shame is heavier. It isolates. It silences. The antidote to shame is safe exposure. That can mean veteran peer groups, trauma-informed therapy, chaplain support, one trusted person who can hear your story without judgment. Research from clinicians like Kristin Neff show that structured self-compassion reduces trauma-related shame. That includes mindfulness, acknowledging what happened without avoidance, common humanity, recognizing others' struggle too, self-kindness, changing the tone of your inner voice. Shame cannot survive long-term in environments of safe connection. Healing spiritual crisis. For many veterans, moral injury disrupts faith, meaning, and identity. You may question God, the justice of the world, the institution you serve, your identity as a good person. That crisis does not mean you are weak. It means your worldview is shaken. Healing here may involve existential therapy, working with a military chaplain, reconstructing your personal moral code. Many find resonance in stories of unjust suffering, like the Book of Job, where pain exists without simple answers. Spiritual healing does not require returning to who you were before and may mean becoming someone deeper. Healing betrayal. Sometimes the deepest wound is not what you did, it's what leadership did or failed to do. Betrayal can come from broken promises, unsafe commands, institutional neglect, feeling used and discarded. That anger makes sense. Healing betrayal involves validating that the violation was real. Processing anger is structured in therapy. Rebuilding trust in layers. Trust rebuilds in stages. Trust yourself, trust in one safe person, trust in a small community, possibly trust in larger systems. It does not have to look the same as before. The U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs offers moral injury-focused programs, including trauma therapies tailored for service members. Other modalities that include EMDR, internal family service systems, group-based veteran programs, narrative reconstruction, somatic therapies. Healing is rarely one session. It is a process of integration. Now, moral injury does not mean you lack character. In fact, it proves you have one. You are distressed because your conscience is intact. Healing does not mean forgetting. It does not mean approving of everything that happened. It does not mean pretending it didn't matter. Healing means the memory no longer defines your identity. It means guilt becomes accountability instead of self-destruction. It means shame softens. It means your values become chosen, not shattered. You are not your worst moment. You are what you choose forward.